This one Dragon Ball Super revelation has the capabilities of utterly destroying Goku's character development since the Saiyan saga. If looked on to be true, this could completely confirm what everyone else suspected with Dragon Ball Minus, that not only is it a retcon for Goku's character growth and backstory, but it also completely erases one of the most important tenets of what makes Goku Goku, and that is making something out of nothing. Today we find out what this revelation is and see if there's any credibility to it at all, if it actually hurts Goku's image. You should be honored. You know a bottom tier boy like you hardly ever gets a chance to play with an elite warrior like me. We Saiyans are tested for combat aptitude soon after we're born. The pitiful babies with low battle numbers are shipped off to a planet with no serious opponents, just like you were. If that's how I got to Earth, I'm grateful. On this planet, we know that even the lowest born can outdo the elite if they work hard enough. At least they have a sense of humor. Now I'll show you the wall you can never scale with hard work alone. All voices done by me. I know, give me the Oscar later. I try. There's been much debate over this manga panel, all shepherded by a member of the Dragon Ball community called Killafoe1, or KF for short. When he posted, more than anything else in Minus, the thing I hate most is how they changed Goku being sent away to a low-level planet like Earth because not a single member of his race believed he was capable of anything, to Goku being sent to Earth because mommy and daddy wanted him safe. If Kakarot had failed to take over Earth, his people would still not respect him, and even if he did take over Earth, his people would not respect him. Goku went in his own path and managed to overcome the guy who had everything going for him from birth, Vegeta. At the end of the day, themes are the most important part, and it takes away from the core central theme of the Saiyan arc. The arc I still consider to be Dragon Ball's best. Well, they didn't know the truth. So you're saying the entire crux of the Saiyan arc is based on a lie, and you expect me to call that good writing? Hell nah. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck and say that Killafoe is absolutely right. This whole context behind Goku being sent to Earth is utterly changed from what made Goku relatable, made him something to aspire to in the very beginning of the Saiyan arc. Of course, Goku was incredibly enjoyable up to that point, but the fact that he meets Vegeta, a Saiyan who is an elite at birth, and he is low class, low born, and still manages to triumph, still manages to become Super Saiyan, still manages to defeat Vegeta over and over again in battles of power throughout the series, makes it a real underdog story. But with Goku being sent to planet Earth because Gine and BARDOCK wanted to make sure he was on a weak world so that way he can survive and possibly thrive, it does take away from that panel, that conversation he has with Vegeta of being low born, being a worthless Saiyan who has no business going up against an elite. This is the reason that we love when Naruto defeated Neji in the original Naruto, because Naruto was the underdog. Even though he had the nine-tailed power inside of him, he was still the underdog, and when he defeated an elite, someone who had a Kekkei Genkai, it is an inspirational story. So is that it? Is this the end? Does this prove that Minus completely and utterly destroys Goku's character development? Or at least that earlier theme that an underdog can defeat an elite with hard work? I don't think it destroys it. I do think that it kind of washes away a lot of what it was to be Goku early on. But Goku was still an underdog. This is shown in Minus when BARDOCK says Goku is small. Goku has to get stronger throughout the series and becomes even more powerful and uses hard work to his advantage. That's still 100% relevant. But the entire plot point of being sent to Earth to destroy it is completely gone now. That was never the case after Minus, and unfortunately that is what Killafoe was saying, that element of the story is completely gone. And I'm not gonna try to defend some master plan that links the original Dragon Ball to what's happening with Minus and have it be all correlated into some master plan, because I ain't got that much time in the day, and obviously this isn't what they are meaning to do at all. Bardock's probably about to get Super Saiyan for God's sakes, depending which moment you watch this video, so how much of a low-class Saiyan was Goku anyway? But there is one new element, one theme that Minus actually adds to the Saiyan saga that actually is relevant in the story of Saiyans. And unfortunately has nothing to do with being an underdog, but it has everything to do with being more than what a Saiyan is, and having a quality that no Saiyan really possesses, and that is love. Bardock is inspired by Granola's mom to save Goku. Goku gets sent away to planet Earth because of love, something that is a foreign concept to most Saiyans. So when Goku faces off against Vegeta, it's not so much an underdog versus an elite like it's saying in the manga panel. Now we have to think of it as somebody who was saved and raised by love against somebody who never knew love at all. Sorry, Killafoe. That's the best I can do, but that's what Minus does to the story. It changes the beginning Saiyan arc and changes it in that major way. Whether you like it or not, that's between you guys and your relationship to Dragon Ball Z. To me, I'll always prefer the underdog story, but love, that can be interesting too.
Subscribe for more content.